I'm singing too. And no one seemed to be suffering. In fact, it seemed precisely the opposite. We seemed to be glad. We seemed to be joyful. We seemed maybe to be healing. As I looked down over those fields, it struck me like a bell. I've never seen a truer thing. In case you believed slavery and sharecropping and land theft and general misery was the entirety of black people's relationship with the earth, here was a different story. All us black people smiling with our hands and feet in the soil. Believe me, I wasn't the only one who said this, as that we concluded, and maybe crying a little bit as we said, "It feels like I am finally home." And speaking for myself anyway, home didn't mean only that beautiful gathering with those beautiful people at this beautiful farm on this beautiful land in upstate New York, though it for sure meant that too. Home meant being in the ongoing stream of black and brown people through time, that enormous rhizomatic mycelial polyvocal coral community caring for and being cared for by the land. It meant returning together to the beloved earth. The transformative gathering at Soulfire, that togethering, is precisely the energy and spirit and power of Leah Penniman's beautiful book, Black Earth Wisdom, which brings together a diversity of voices, all of whom are guides to us, deep in the long practice of listening to the earth. One of the beautiful verbs Leah uses to imply closeness, attention, and devotion is listening. Those who practice are earth listeners. She talks with other farmers, marine biologists, lawyers, filmmakers, writers, musicians, ornithologists, teachers, activists, healers, and more, all wondering together how we might better listen to or care for or love the earth, which, it turns out, we sometimes have to be shown how to do, maybe especially if there's pain or sorrow to move through, which, for me, maybe for you too, there is, though pain and sorrow do not foreclose joy. In fact, and maybe this is some Black Earth wisdom, it's from the sorrow tended together that the joy grows. Another wisdom of this book is the way Leah has crafted the interviews into conversations, because conversations, if they are good, are also collaborations. They require that we listen to one another, and they understand that the answers are yet to be discovered. They offer us the opportunity to move toward one another. They offer us the opportunity to be moved. Leah, of course, is one of our guides, and an astonishing one at that. Her reverence for the earth, her storytelling, her intimacy with the land, well, it's almost like if you shook the pages of this book, seeds would drop out. She is among the earth listeners I rely on, one of the earth lovers who has changed my life. But it's crucial to note that this book, Leah's book, comes of her reaching toward other earth listeners. "What do you think?" she asks again and again. "What might we do?" She asks that of those who walk the earth now, and she asks it of earth listeners who walked the earth hundreds or thousands of years ago. What might we do? That's to say, she adamantly does not do it alone. In fact, you might say this book is a model for how not to do it alone, for how to do it together, which, if we're going to survive, we're going to have to practice doing. Oh, I could go on, but let me just tell this last little story from that time at Soulfire. After lunch and before getting back to work one day, someone rounded us all up to play a little game. I think they called it the mangrove game. It goes like this. Everyone gathers in a circle within arm's reach of their neighbors, twists into some swampy or boreal shape, something awkward and teetery that you'd never in a million years be able to hold on one foot. Then you grab hold of who's next to you, their forearm or shin or hand, and on the count of 3, everyone picks up one foot, at which point, I was afraid, we would topple. I was the biggest person in that group and really didn't want to smoosh anyone. I don't quite know how to describe to you the pulse, the cinching or gripping up, the sudden rooting of 15 or 20 people becoming one sturdy organism, but I can tell you we shouted and laughed and looked, some of us baffled with delight, baffled by how easy it was, how strong we were, in a grove, all our roots grown together.